Hello, everyone. Today we are chatting with a young and inspiring graduate, Jairis. So Jairis has a very impressive resume. I can see that she has studied in Panama and the UK, during which she also have done various types of internships in different industries, like marketing and communications, events, nonprofit organizations. So guess what? Since last year, she started her new job as an engineer in Italy. So I'm really curious to find out her journey today and chat about what inspires her to become an engineer. So welcome, Jairis, and congratulations on your new job as building engineering engineer and being nominated as a engineering student of the year 2022. So you have done a lot of internships and did different field of studies. Eventually, you chose to become an engineer. So I was curious that what inspires you to become an engineer?
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Actually, I would say that at the beginning, I didn't want to be an engineer. I wanted to study actually marketing. That's why I have a little bit of an internship in marketing and events. But then I found myself also in Panama when I was studying architecture, that the buildings are where you live, where you do everything and where you do everything. So I wanted to know more. I wanted to see. I wanted to learn. I wanted to design places where people actually are able to live in a better way. So I chose engineer because it's a wonderful career. Now we have seen a lot of women that also are encouraged to choose engineer, and it's a really fun career because it's not only about buildings. Because think about engineering, if you think about buildings, but no, it's also about bridges. It's about plumbing system, ventilation. It's about anything. Robotics, you can go into robotics. But in particularly, I chose architecture engineering. I studied in Harriet Watt, and I fell in love with the career because you are able, as I said before, to design a place for people where they feel happy, where their health and well-being is encouraged. And I just love the career. And yes, with my new job, I'm actually happy because the company I work with, they encourage me to pursue these research development projects, and I'm really happy.
That's very inspiring story. I know you as a student, as you mentioned, that you have participated in a lot of education programs and did a lot of learnings. So I was wondering if those learnings and skills you have learned in any way was helpful for you to get you where you are today as an engineer. And for those students who considering a career in architecture, engineering, and construction. Do you have any tips and advice for them?
Yes. So as a student, I have to say that Harriet Ward was amazing to me. Since the very beginning, I found beautiful professors, mentors that they taught me from the very beginning what is to be an engineer, how important we are also in the industry. And for instance, I took classes that I thought I would not use in the future, but turns out I do use it. For example, thermodynamics and acoustics. I thought I would not work in these industries. However, when you are in the real world and they ask you to do a little project with acoustics, you know you have the background. So and it's good to know this subject. And for students right now that they are thinking to choose engineering, I would say that yes to it because it's a beautiful career, and most to women, because sometimes as women we think we are not enough, but that's not true. We have a beautiful brain, creativity, and we like to innovate. So joining an engineering career actually makes you think outside the box, makes you care about other people too, and more than that, makes you work in a team. Because as an architectural engineer, and then now currently where I'm working, I have to work with other people that they study different backgrounds. So it's actually a collaboration and network industry. And now that I met you as well, it makes you meet people not with your same background, but with your same mentality of creating this new way of living and to make buildings, bridges, or anything that goes from infrastructure, robotics, better for people, because that's how we are. That's the engineers. That's what we do. We make things better for somebody else.
I like it. And as an engineer, you make things better than for others. That's the mentality, and I can understand that's your passion. So at the end, I want to ask you to tell us a little bit more about your future plan and what are you working right now, and what you want to do later.
Yes, and thank you for asking me that. And so, in the moment, I'm currently working in the company and I'm pursuing this career because I want to learn. But in my plans in the future, I hopefully to continue working there, but also to try to find a way to help others because I think it's also my small passion. So last year I started a small school for kids, for young girls, to be honest, but I had to stop it for a while. So I'm hoping to start in 2024 again. And so my plans are, yes, to continue working, learning, expanding my knowledge, learning also about sustainable engineering, because I think that is important also for the future, because yes, we build buildings, but we need to find a way to make them more sustainable. So I would like to learn that as well in the future, and then continue the plan of teaching young girls, especially in Panama, that engineering, yes, you can do it, and you can have someone that gives you the tools, the advice, and is there with you whenever you need it. So I hope to start that in 2024.
That's super cool project. And for our audience out there, if you are interested in helping young girls in Panama to learn engineering, please reach out to Jairis. I think she's going to be a great project coordinator and project manager in this. And thank you for joining us today, and wishing you all the success with your project and your job.
Thank you. No, thank you for inviting me. I think what you're doing is great too, because we need to inspire and current and students, current engineers, and also future. So the job that you're doing is also amazing. Thank you for
Thank
inviting me.
you.